let's not forget, a couple of years ago, it looked like Google was going to get, murdered by OpenAI. And then the founders came back, and then all of a sudden, Google's at the top of the leaderboard. And then you're thinking OpenAI is going to win, and then Anthropic is absolutely crushing them. So things change pretty quickly. But I think back to the meta question, to me, how this ultimately gets sorted out, we'll have to wait and see. I think they have a good enough model internally that the biggest problem with the stock is related to spending too much on compute. And unlike Google, Amazon, and Microsoft having no way to offload any excess, and now they do. And so regardless of whether they host a Chinese model or it's just their own open source model that isn't quite as good, but again, afford to go to the corner store to get milk is just fine.
Yeah.
Right. So
and
that's
what I'm so fascinated in, is like what this says about the AI trade as a whole. Like that model layer has just become so commoditized that your investors are going to reward you simply for hosting. It also brings up this really smart point that my producer Jasmine brought up, is that the terms of these deals are interesting, at least the ones we've seen from SpaceX. We don't know the terms of the Meta deal, but I think there's a 90-day period where either party can get out. So if that's what we see from Meta, it leaves them flexible, right? You're saying don't count them out on the model race just yet. So they could turn around and pull back that compute capacity if they needed to, maybe.
Yeah. And the other thing too is, remember, you theoretically had 4 players, you could argue maybe 3, in the full stack cloud play, right? It was Amazon's the biggest, then comes Microsoft, then comes Google. You can maybe throw Oracle in there, though you could classify them more as a neo cloud. But what's happened over the last month? Well, you've added SpaceX, which has said on their IPO they're going to spend hundreds of billions of dollars to reach their ambition of being able to have a $28.5 trillion TAM. So you had another big competitor. Then they did a $20 billion bond offering at SpaceX. And then yesterday you had Meta. So now you've gone from 3, arguably 4 players to 5 or 6, depending on how you want to look at it. And so that's a lot more people that are looking for customers